Ozy Media and CEO Carlos Watson convicted of fraud. Do you think a company that once seemed destined for greatness can come crashing down in an instant? Hey, Millennial Money Minds. Welcome back to the channel where we break down the biggest financial stories so you don't have to. Today, we're diving deep into a story that rocked the media industry. The conviction of Carlos Watson, the founder of Ozy Media. This tale has everything: deception, ambition, and a spectacular downfall. So, get ready as we unpack the rise and fall of Ozy Media and explore the lessons we can learn from this financial catastrophe. The rise of Ozy Media. Ozy Media was founded in 2013 by Carlos Watson, a former cable news anchor and investment banker with a grand vision. The company quickly gained attention for its ambitious approach to digital media, producing everything from newsletters to podcasts and even live events. Ozy Fest, their annual music and ideas festival, even attracted big names like former Vice President Joe Biden. Watson's dream was to create a media empire that would challenge the status quo, offering fresh perspectives and innovative content that would engage a global audience. But behind the scenes, things weren't as glamorous as they appeared. Watson's vision for Ozy was grand, but the financial reality was anything but. The company was struggling to stay afloat, yet Watson and his team managed to keep up appearances by securing millions in investments. How did they do it? By spinning a web of lies that would eventually catch up with them. Now, let's watch as the deception comes to light. Fast forward to 2021, and Ozy Media was facing scrutiny like never before. It all started when the New York Times revealed that Samir Rao, Ozy's COO, had impersonated a YouTube executive during a call with Goldman Sachs. That's right, you heard it correctly. They faked an executive to convince the investment bank that YouTube was in talks to buy a show from Ozy. This audacious move was an act of desperation, an attempt to secure crucial funding at a time when the company was on the brink of collapse. This was just the tip of the iceberg. Watson and his team had been fabricating financial figures, inflating audience numbers, and making deals that didn't exist. They even forged contracts to secure loans and investments. It was a house of cards, and once the first card fell, the entire structure collapsed. Investors pulled out, employees quit, and Ozy's reputation was shattered. The downfall was swift and brutal, leaving behind a trail of broken promises and financial ruin. The trial and conviction, the unraveling of Ozy Media, led to a 6-week trial in 2024, where Carlos Watson and Ozy Media were convicted of multiple counts of fraud, including securities fraud and wire fraud conspiracy. Watson was also convicted of identity theft. The evidence against them was overwhelming, with former deputies testifying that they conspired with Watson to deceive investors. The prosecution argued that Watson was the mastermind behind the fraudulent schemes, while Watson claimed he was betrayed by his deputies. However, the jury didn't buy his defense, and Watson now faces a potential 24 to 29 years in prison, with sentencing scheduled for November 2024. The aftermath and lessons learned. Ozy Media's downfall is a stark reminder of the dangers of deception in business. While it's tempting to put on a brave face when times are tough, crossing the line into fraud can have devastating consequences. For investors, it's a lesson in due diligence. Always dig deeper, ask questions, and be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. For entrepreneurs, Watson's story serves as a cautionary tale. Ambition and vision are essential, but so is integrity. Building a business on lies might bring short-term success, but it's a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. The impact on the media industry. The Ozy Media scandal has also sent shockwaves through the media industry. Trust is a crucial currency in this business, and the actions of Watson and his team have eroded that trust. Other media startups are likely to face increased scrutiny from investors, and the bar for transparency and honesty has been raised. It's also a reminder that the media landscape is ever-changing, and staying relevant requires more than just flashy content and big-name endorsements. It requires a solid foundation built on trust, transparency, and ethical practices. So, what's the takeaway from the rise and fall of Carlos Watson and Ozy Media? It's simple. In the world of business, honesty isn't just the best policy, it's the only policy. As always, thanks for tuning in to Millennial Money Minds. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an episode. And drop a comment below. What do you think about the Ozy Media scandal? Could this have been avoided, or was it bound to happen? Let's get the conversation going. Until next time, stay informed, stay savvy, and keep chasing those money moves.